So, Hare Krishna, everyone. Today, we are working on one of the affirmation of Mahatma Prabhu, and also we will hear about his own reflection on this aspiration, which is I get to chant, I want to chant, and I love to chant. If our chanting is not so good, usually when we start chanting, we are usually not so enthusiastic. It's already not so easy to start chanting because we might think, oh, I have so many other things I could do instead of the chanting. And then we start chanting sometimes with the feeling, oh, it will be difficult. Oh, I will have to control my mind. Oh, maybe it will be boring. And so often we start our japa with not like a super optimistic approach. And that is very good to have a normal, or let's say a not so good japa if we start with this frame of mind. So when we start with I get to chant, which will be like, okay, no matter what my mind tells me that I could do others than chanting, I will chant. And I want to chant means actually inside of me, I want to chant. Even if my mind will prefer something else, inside of me, I really want to chant. And this is the desire deep inside of our heart, the desire of the soul that we want to chant because we want to connect with Radha and Krishna and be with Radha and Krishna. Imagine if from now on you will not be allowed to chant. Huh? We will say, I don't care, I will chant anyway. Huh? We will feel, oh, no, that I don't want to stop. It's something very, very important in my life. So even though sometimes this desire is unconscious and the mind might be over and think, oh, I could do this, I could do that, or again chanting and like this, inside actually we have a strong desire that we want to chant. That's why also we take commitment in chanting the holy name, because we are convinced inside of us we want to chant the holy name and we want to connect with Radha and Krishna in their form of the holy name. So therefore, we want to start with the proper approach, not the approach, oh, maybe it will be boring, maybe it will be difficult, oh, I could do so many other things. We want to start bringing up in our heart this, that actually I want to chant. And I love to chant also when I chant good. Usually I love to chant when I chant good. So we will try to, we keep chanting, we keep connecting to this desire inside of us that actually I want to chant and I love to chant. And I get to chant is like determination, no matter what now. I'm going to chant, I want to chant and I love to chant. Anytime, and then we stay with the holy name as long as possible. And as soon as the mind is away, we bring it back. Oh, I get to chant. I want to chant. I love to chant. And you stay as long as possible with the Maha Mantra up to the time you notice the mind was gone and you bring it back with the affirmation, so on and so forth.
When I want to chant and I love to chant. And when this switch comes, I want to chant, I love to chant.
Just repeat in your mind the three. I get to chant. I want to chant. I love to chant. Just keep it simple, or only one of them if it's easier. Maybe just I love to chant, if whatever feels easier or better for you. But just when the mind is gone, bring it back with the affirmation. Best if it's the affirmation complete, but if it's too complicated, take just one part of the affirmation. Yeah. Hare Krishna. So I think you can notice it makes quite of a difference in our consciousness, because so often we might be chanting because we have to. I have to chant. I have to chant my rounds. That's my vow and things like this. But with this affirmation, we make a different mode. It's like I want. I love to chant. It's a totally different approach into the chanting. Sometimes we feel that also if we chant extra rounds, we chant at our prescribed rounds, but we decide to chant more. That's a very different quality of rounds, because the intention is actually now we want to chant, or we do that from our own desire inside. And that's actually very much what we try to connect in this affirmation. We want to connect to this very deep desire inside of our heart, that we want to connect with Radha and Krishna. So by remembering this affirmation, we get back in contact to our inner self and our desire to serve and please Radha and Krishna through the chanting of the holy name. So this affirmation is not just only words, but it's actually connected deeply to our emotion and to this desire to chant in our conscious mind, in our consciousness, in our awareness. It becomes there. Yes, I want to chant, and I want to chant actually nicely. And this affirmation also strengthens our determination. Especially, I get to chant. Yeah, I will really do it now. I want to, and so it's actually very nice affirmation. So as we chant, if we get distracted or if we get bored, this affirmation is a powerful way to reconnect to what actually we want and what is our goal into this japa session. So we keep trying. We offer mantra after mantra. It's important that we don't think too much as we chant. Try to stay with the mantra. We don't think, we just listen to the holy name. And anytime the mind goes away, we bring it back with the affirmation, I want to chant, I love to chant. And then we don't think too much. We calm down the thinking, thinking ability of our mind, and we just try to stay with the holy name. We keep it super simple. We keep simple, we just listen the holy name and bring it back. This is actually what I want. The desire inside, I want to please Radha and Krishna in the chanting of the holy name. Therefore, I want to stay with the holy name and chant nicely. Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Ram. So today, in this inspiration, we want to connect deep inside of our heart with the desire to chant the holy name very nicely. Because we might think, well, I'm chanting already. Why do I'm repeating? I get to chant. I'm already chanting. But the question is, are we really chanting? If we chant and we are distracted, is that still chanting? Yes, in one sense, yes, but that's not the chanting that we speak about here. When we speak about I get to chant, I want to chant, it's actually I want to really chant. I want to really be there with the holy name. This is my desire. And when we do that, then we love to chant, because it's wonderful to be with the holy name. So we want to uncover this spiritual desire inside of our heart to actually be with the Holy Name and please the Holy Name. Once Srila Prabhupada was asked, how do we become Krishna conscious? And his answer was your desire. If you desire so, then you will become Krishna conscious. So we try in this inspiration to connect to this desire inside. I want to chant the pure holy name. I want to serve and please the Lord in my chanting. I want to experience Radha and Krishna in my chanting. This is my deep desire. And when we get with the holy name, then we can just feel how it is to be with the holy name. It's so nice to be with the holy name. Why should I go anywhere else? Why should I get distracted and think of something else? It's just so nice to be with the holy name. And anytime we notice the mind still went, we bring it back. I get to chant now, but I get to really chant, not only my body. I get to really chant. I want to really chant, and I love. It's wonderful to really chant the holy name.
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, I thank you for joining us today in this Japa session. Hope it was helpful. I think it makes a lot of difference when we start to chant with the right frame of mind, that we don't think, oh, again, I have to chant, or it will be difficult, or he might be dry, but we go with the right and fresh vision. This is actually something I want. This is coming from me. This is my inner desire to chant, and I love to chant. When I chant nicely, I really love to chant, and therefore I will try today to chant very nicely. And this affirmation helps to bring the inner desire in our heart into the conscious mind. And when it's there in the conscious mind, then we get actually a lot of strength to chant properly and try to chant properly. So that's what we were. I found it. I mean, I'm practicing since yesterday on this, trying to prepare this inspiration, and I found sometimes almost like magical to just remember that and okay, yes, that's what I want. Okay, I do it, and it seems there is like a mystical entrance into the chanting of the holy name. Just remembering this is actually what I want deep inside. So I hope it was helpful. And Krishna willing, we meet again next week for another inspiration. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much. It was very helpful. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Bol, Hare Krishna.
Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji, thanks.
Krishna. Thank you so much, Gaurav. Hare Prabhu. Thank you so much. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Gaura Hari Prabhu. Hare Krishna.